I am your host, Penny. Today we have a special guest. Her name is Morgan Allen. She is an expert on Sonya and I would like all of us to welcome her. Hi Morgan, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. So today our subject is math. Yay. So I hear you're an expert on Sonya Goldfish.
Yes, I am.
So, where was she born?
She was born in Moscow, Russia in 1850.
So tell me a little bit about Sonya.
Well, she was the daughter of a lieutenant general who was in the Russian army. She was also one of the greatest female mathematicians from the 19th century.
So in that time period, how was it for her as a female, as a mathematician?
In the 19th century, women still had no right. So when she wanted to attend the university, her father would not let her go alone. So she decided to marry out of convenience, which is actually very common for women those days. And so she married Vladimir Kovalesky and then was able to go to the University of Berlin and Heidelberg, where she was privately tutored because women was still not allowed in the lecture halls. And when she was privately tutored, she eventually got her doctorate in 1874.
So you said she was married, and she married in out of convenience. So how did that marriage work out?
She basically just left him at home and was like, see ya, I'm going to go follow my dreams of being a mathematician.
That sucks for him. So how did she become interested in mathematics?
It's really cool, and it shows how smart she is. She taught herself trigonometry when she was 14, and then her parents actually used calculus work as wallpaper, and from then on, she knew it was a sign.
Here's your sign. So what was her contribution to mathematics?
She wrote several papers over differential equations, and her name is attached to the Cauchy-Kovalesky theorem, which says that solutions exist to certain types of equations, and it also discusses whether a solution is the only possible one.
So how is this work of Sonya recognized? How is it recognized?
She was actually recognized by the French Academy of Science for her work on rotating bodies and her paper that she wrote over it. And they actually raised the reward money from 3,000 to 5,000 francs. And then she eventually got a lifetime professorship at the Stockholm University in Sweden.
So aside from all her recognizable work in mathematics, what are some other achievements of hers?
Kovalesky was a very intelligent woman, and she also made contributions in astronomy over Saturn, saying that the rings are actually egg-shaped instead of elliptical. And she was also made contributions as a novelist and a playwright.
How did, or when did her career end?
Her career was short-lived. She died at the young age of 41 at the height of it from a bout of pneumonia.
So, from her death, how is Sonya Kovalesky's name lived on?
Historians and mathematicians still regard her as one of the greatest mathematical talents of the 19th century.
So, in your opinion, do you think it is usual or unlikely for a mathematician to also be a writer of fiction? Why or why not?
You know, I think that it shows just how an intelligent and well-rounded woman she was. And also, it shows that she defied the rules of what was expected in the 19th century for women to do. So I think it was very unusual at that time for her to be a mathematician as well as a writer.
Awesome. Well, we got a lot of cool, awesome information about Sonya, and it seems that you know a lot about Sonya.
Yes, many years studying.
I see that. Thank you for coming and giving us some about Sonya.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you for watching Math.0. We hope that you've learned a lot about Sonya Kovalesky and that you are more prepared for life now.